Welcome once again, dear viewers, to a journey through the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda. Here we talk about Ayurveda and understand and learn this ancient Indian healing science and how it can bring upon a major change in our life, especially improving our health and well-being. So today I'm going to talk about a very important topic which basically lays a very important foundation of Ayurvedic philosophy, which is known as Panchamahabhuta, or the five great elements. Imagine a world where everything around you, including your own body, is made up of five fundamental elements, each with its unique qualities and characteristics. This is quite fascinating, and this is not a fantasy because we are actually composed of the five fundamental elements known as Panchamahabhuta. Let's begin this imaginative journey by the seashore, where we will discover how these elements shape our existence and influence our health. The first element is the earth element. Picture yourself standing on the solid ground, and beneath your feet you can feel that earth. The earth is the first element. In Ayurveda, earth represents stability, strength, and structure. Is the foundation upon everything is basically built. Ayurveda teaches us that people with the dominant earth element in their constitution are stable, grounded, and intelligent, and they are also reliable. But an excess of earth element can lead to heaviness, both physically, mentally, and also emotionally. Well, to balance the earth element, which is Prithvi in Ayurveda, we have to focus on a diet which is grounding. The foods basically which are a little heavy, moist and grounding. We have to maintain a regular daily routine, some physical workout, maybe a yoga or some kind of a physical workout, engage in moderate to intense physical activity, and practice mindfulness to stay grounded emotionally. Then we have to ensure proper hydration, use warming spices, and incorporate grounding aromatherapy. Connect with the nature and consider Ayurvedic herbs under professional guidance for well-rounded approach to nurturing stability and balance within the earth element in our body and mind. This next element is the water element, which is also known as Jal in Sanskrit. As we move along our journey, let's dip our toes into the soothing waves of the second element, which is water. In Ayurveda, water represents the fluidity, adaptability, and emotional depth. Those with a predominant water element tend to be compassionate, sensitive, emotional, and they are quite intuitive. Yet an excess of water can lead to attachments and stagnation. To balance the water element, which is essentially a kapha dosha in Ayurveda, we need to adopt a diet which is focused on warm, light, and dry foods while avoiding heavy, cold, and oily options. Or we have to opt for the warm, the room temperature water as we consume it. Normally, we have to sip the herbal teas with spices like ginger and engage in regular physical activities like yoga or a brisk walk to stimulate metabolism and circulation. Then we also have to incorporate pungent spices like chili peppers, then black pepper, and different other spices in Ayurveda in our meals, and explore mindfulness practices like meditation to maintain some emotional balance. Ayurvedic detoxification rituals can also be included into the daily regimen, which should be guided by professional Ayurvedic practitioner, but it can help eliminate toxins and restore harmony to the water element in your body. The third element is the fire, which is also known as Agni in Sanskrit. Well, our journey takes us from the soothing waves to a fiery turn as we explore the third element, which is fire. Fire represents transformation, illumination, and vitality, also dynamism and aggression. Those with a dominant fire element are passionate, dynamic, energetic. However, an excess of fire can manifest as an anger or inflammation in the body. So to balance the fire element, which is essentially the pitta aggravation in Ayurveda, opt for a cooling diet with sweet, bitter and astringent taste while avoiding spicy and salty foods. Stay hydrated with cool water and herbal teas. Practice calming exercises and mindfulness to manage stress, anxiety, and use soothing essential oils. Also, avoid overeating, limit your alcohol intake, and consider detoxification practices which are used widely in Panchkarma under the guidance of a registered Ayurvedic doctor or practitioner to maintain harmony in the body's fire element and alleviate issues associated with pith imbalance. Fourth Ayurvedic element of Panchamahabhuta is Vayu, or the air. Vayu is in Sanskrit and air, as we know. So our journey now takes a flight as we embrace the fourth element. Air basically represents movement, communication, and change. Those with a dominant air element tend to be creative, communicative, and adaptable. They like to travel and interact with different people. However, an excess of air element can lead to restlessness and anxiety. To balance the air element or Vata dosha in Ayurveda, consume a grounding diet with warm and nourishing foods. You can also take sweets and include salty and the sour taste as well. Maintain a regular routine, engage in calming exercises like yoga, use warming essential oils, take massage and other Panchkarma treatments to stabilize Vata, especially in the Vata aggravating season, which are normally winters and also the start of the fall, and stay well hydrated to counter its inherent dryness. And the last and the fifth Panchamahabhuta, the element is a space, also known as Akash in Sanskrit. So finally, our journey reaches the boundless expanse of the fifth element known as space. Space represents expression, freedom, and potential. Those with a predominant space element tend to be visionary, intuitive, and open-minded. However, an excess of space can lead to spaciness or feeling disconnected or uprooted from the ground or the earth. So to balance this element, engage in a grounding practices like meditation, yoga, and certain grounding rituals like walking barefoot on the ground or on the grass, or maybe engage yourself in some farming or gardening activities. Try to be in the present moment and foster a sense of stability. Then cultivate a clutter-free environment and declutter the mind as well as the physical space where you exist. Practice mindfulness kriyas, yogic kriyas and activities. Even eating food with awareness can be a very powerful mindfulness exercise. Then balancing the space element encourages clarity, openness, and a deeper connection with oneself and the outer world. So in Ayurveda, understanding Panchbhuta is absolutely essential to maintain that balance between mind, body, and spirit, but also the three doshas, because your doshas are formed out of the five elements. By embracing the qualities of each element and finding a fine balance between them, we can have a wonderful journey of holistic well-being where we can be healthy, harmonious, and happier. Well, thank you for joining us in this imaginative exploration of the Panchamahabhuta in the Ayurveda. If you found this video informative and useful, then do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow seekers of wisdom and well-being. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take a very good care of yourself. For more such informative videos on yoga and Ayurveda, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the notification bell. Thank you.